Understand just how infuriated I am. Not just because of the fact that Comcast lost a signal and I had to restart the stream. That's a problem in its own right. The fact that the lag that Comcast made me suffer through made me accidentally warp out of the Red Dam, forcing me to re-trek my way through there. That alone pisses me right out. Anyway, now that we are here, the one thing we're going to do now is, now that we're at the end here, we need to insert our red card into this slot here. And now we are able to leave the dungeon. Also, one thing I should mention, Rolf gained a new technique, Girez, so now he can do more healing. And speaking of more healing, Amy now learned Nares, which is basically the Final Fantasy equivalent, or the Phantasy Star equivalent of Curaga. And also, Kane learned some interesting techniques as well in between. One of the more useful abilities I've been using was Eizen, that attacks all enemies of the same group, whereas Sag is pretty much the same as Eizen, but it doesn't matter what group the enemies are in, they'll attack anyone and everyone. But with that said, now I can leave here without any regrets. Anyway, with that said, the next place we're going to go to is over to Kurei. And I'm starting to debate whether or not it's worth continuing, if only because the whole stopping the stream forcibly and then restarting the stream has put me in a sour mood. I think for this one, I'm gonna head on back to the next dam and call it then. Also, how's it going, Freya? At least you came in, I can't even say a good time, because as you're hearing me say, I'm bitching and moaning because not only did Comcast fail to connect, forcing me to unplug my router and replug it again, the lag from that, I was trying to heal my character with Rolf. The lag made me forget I put down the down button, and the Hina spell forced me to warp out of the Red Dam right when I was where I needed to be in order to finish the level. So that alone made me pissed off there. Yeah. So if I sound so deflated, I apologize, but at least you're all caught up as to knowing why that's the case. But if you're here watching this and you're telling me to move forward with this, then I'll suck it up and keep on going from there. So let's see, from Kurei, I have to obviously head here to the left to get back on my jet scooter. And it's saying basically to go north of that area in order to progress onward. And of course, it's a shame that Pan wasn't here for this stream, I can imagine why, because he's probably helping Oozeworm with his 24-hour Techno Super Bowl stream. But it's a shame because he was the one that was most curious about Nay. Unless he sees the VOD of this, he's not going to know why Nay is no longer in the party. So, sucks to be that, at the very least. But, yes, here, we aren't able to get in there. Probably something I'm missing. Probably because it was to the west of that. Oh, it's a thin pass. We need a wide pass in order to get in there. Oh. At least we can be able to move forward with this. Or considering how Comcast is treating me, attempt to go forward. Keyword being attempt. Anyway, here we go. Wide open area. Pass over a tunnel, and then just before we enter here, knowing me, I'm gonna need to use the Visiphone in order to make a save here. Yes, save it over there. Accidentally pressed the A one more time because of spacing issues. And let's move onward with the Yellow Dam. Now, of course, I gotta close that down since Red Dam's no longer necessary. Thank the Lord for that. And where does it place me in? Let's see, if I were to come in here... Ah, okay, I know where I am now. So with that, now I can use the yellow keycard in order to gain access to this dam. And there are some good items, some crystal niche, crystal cape and chest. Let me just check armor one more time. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. What in the bloody hell is a crystal niche? There is easily something I am missing, and I am not sure what that thing is. So, I apologize for that. It probably shouldn't be that big a deal. It is to me. I want to figure out what the hell a crystal mesh is. It's not telling me, or crystal niche, whatever. It's not telling me what it is, so, I guess this means I'll just have to play by ear, in that case. This one does seem a bit complex. Oh, wait. Oh! No wonder. I was looking at what the map was telling me, which says it's called a crystal niche, but apparently it's supposed to say crystal armor. Okay, that makes far more sense. Okay, So, since it's telling me to grab the good stuff, I'll just follow the strategy guide for this. So, from here, we go through here, and to the right, go past the first set of chutes. I like to call them warps or staircases, what have you. And then, since we have an extra fire staff and, It's gonna tell me where I can use the... No, of course not. Of course not. I can only hope that means that it's targeting the ice... Actually, here's a thought. Here's a thought. Physical attack on eyesword, then switch to fire staff. Maybe then it'll think about using it on the eyesword, because I'm not so concerned about wirehead as much as I am the eyesore, since if memory serves, okay, yeah, he is able to absorb damage very well, and therefore causing as much damage on him as possible will be necessary. Okay, good. So now I can focus on physical attacks for wirehead, since it doesn't take that much damage to take it down. Should be fine for now, but pretty much go all the way to the left, or all the way to the right. I think there was something in the way that... Oh. You just go around it and then head for that area. Ah, this could be quite complicated. Good thing I have Asia to take down those two, because I get the feeling I'm gonna need it. Just doing that preemptively, because I get the feeling, yeah, both Amy and Kane are gonna need healing. So we'll say, Amy, you focus on healing yourself, and Kane, you'll pass on attacking this turn, so that way you can use a Trimate on yourself, and then continue the attacks from there. Oh, you. Damn, if I had known that, I would have gone for a G-Res on... G-Res, and then... Once again, Kane, I'm gonna need to ask you to use a Trimate on Rudo, and then we'll worry about the rest of the run. Thank God we killed one of them. Maybe... Oh, thank you. Killed both of them. Whew! Could have gone south if I wasn't too careful there. Yeah, use a Trimate on Rudo. And then, what else? G-Res on herself, and then heal... Rolf, and... no, everyone else is good. So, yeah. Rolf will heal himself twice. So going past that thing. Now we have to deal with Sonomax as well. Sucks, because either way, they all have the ability to do multi-damage. So I think in that case, Kane, instead, you will do Sag, so that way you can at least attack both of them. Ouchies. Ouch! How dare you! And I get the feeling by the time Kane is able to move, they'll already have the eyesore taken down. So you focus on the Sonomech while using the Fire Step, because I think he too can absorb physical damage. I mean, after killing an eyesore, we'll find out. Yep! That would have been the case, so... Actually, yeah. Keep going with that strat. And just to check, Kane... pretty much everyone needs a standard cure, so we'll do that. Let's go ahead. Heal them all up. For that. And we shall continue on with the top one. It's saying for me to do. Yeah. We're fine just the way it is. After the Sun Omega's dead, we'll worry about switching Kane to physical attacks, which... that might be right now. Who knows? Yep, that is the case. So you get to switch back to physical attacks. Rolf and Amy both need heals, so let us heal Amy first. And Rolf. Alright. So from there, take the top one. Then go left and follow till it branches left and right. Go left while ignoring the first shoot. I know Middleman has high HP, but shouldn't be able to... Yeah, he takes normal damage, so I don't need to worry about casting any sort of spells on him. Good! You get to save the laser cannon for the wire heads. Good for you, Rudo. And after that, we can focus... onward with the second wirehead. And hopefully... I don't know, I guess Bruto attacked. We got that at least. Let's just see. 2, 1, 1. So Rudo will heal himself twice. Or rather, Rolf will heal himself twice, and Rudo and Amy will both get healed once. And from there, ignoring that shoot, keep moving to left. And pretty much same battle as beforehand, just attack them from there. Aw, we missed one. Rudo! Stop with the missing! Now you see Amy has to go and clean up your mess. I am so disappointed in you, Rudo. I mean, laser cannon or not, it's still a gun. You should have a sniper scope on there to make sure you have a steady aim. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just saying here. Let's see. Gi-Res, 2 reses. So yeah, just a Gi-Res and 2 reses. So... Amy will Gi-Res Rolf, while Rolf will res Rudo twice. Oop. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, just a quick heads up. I did teach Rudo music However, at the time, I didn't realize, despite it just being a simple technique that anyone should be able to use, apparently you need at least one technique point in order to cast it, so I had to go back and make sure Kane was able to cast it. So, take that for what you will. Let's just see. Quick check at armor. Crystal armor can be worn by either Kane or Rudo. So, let's see. Rudo's defense is 173. Kane, it's pretty obvious who's going to wear the crystal armor. Oh, although, it would help if he had the crystal armor in order to equip. So let's pass that over to Kane. And now, he should be able to equip it. There we go. Now he's able to take a few kicks. And a good thing about any crystal armor that you could wear, whether it be the armor, chest, or cape, using them in battle can use the Gra technique, which... I'm trying to remember, what did that do? Oh, gravity technique. Small, but gravity technique nonetheless. Anyway, let's see, from here, after grabbing that, let's see, from there, head down to grab the escape pipe. Let's see. I wonder if it means go back to this pipe, or this warp. No, that's not the case. But then again, it seems as if I can't go any further from there, so I have to backtrack a bit. Oh, I know. It means go back to the first floor where those two warps are. I get it now. I can stop being a stupid. I can stop being a stupid and actually concentrate for once. Alright. Concentrate firepower on the eyesore. Attack from there. The good news is, looking back at the map, now I can see where the place I need to go to is. Main target. Actually, I should see. Amy and Rolf need some resin, so let's do just that. And by that I meant res-ing, but yeah, it almost sounded like they need some resin. No, let's not give them any resin. That's probably the worst thing you want to give them at this point. Okay, so head down there. Really no need for me to grab this, but if I'm going to use up all of Rolf's technique points, probably for the best I grab that escape pipe. So from there, walk left and take the first path that I see going up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are standard damage, which actually, since there's at least 3, this is a good time for Asia, so that way I can do multiple damage on all of them. Though now that there's only 2, quite possibly only 1 at this point, might be a good idea to switch back to physical. Yep, I thought right on that one. guard. Barely make a step forward, and already we are in the middle of the presence of both an eyesore and wirehead. And that just to make sure it can target the eyesore with the fire staff. And I'm curious how Foy would do damage to the eyesore compared to Gra. Something I'll need to look into in the future for that, but for now, let's just focus on this. And actually, Foy took care of that, so chances are low 10s to mid-high 10s? Who knows? Yeah. We'll give this a shot now. Not that it matters, because battle's already over. Anyway, from here, take the first up that I see. Then from here, go left and take the chute back up. Then head up and left to take the chute going down to another chute. And a spiral area. Okay. I think I know where I'm at. This is what it meant. Going here. Okay, so yes, here I can be able to do two things. And by two things, I mean all of one. So for Kane, attack eyesore, just in case it's a one thing. Use Christmas on that. Everyone else, just do physical attacks on the eyesore, and I only just now realized Amy could have used some healing. Hopefully, I can take down these enemies before it becomes a problem. Oh, sweet! Gra actually did far more damage, so yes, we will focus on that, especially since it does damage to everyone. That. Only 18, but still pretty decent damage to them. That Rudo gained a new level. Let's see. Gi-Res, and Res. So now it's time to bust out the Gi-Reses. One Gi-Res. Two Gi-Res. Gi-Res. And then Rolf can do a single Res on Kane. So from here, head out. And I'm going to do two things. We have options for either one of them. But first, I'm going to head up here and then go to the right for an amber robe. Not before we take out these enemies first. Yeah, stop trying to deal damage to me. That insults me and my honor there. Okay, so I get the feeling 63 for all of them was probably an exaggeration, more or less combined total. So by 3 dividing them, that'd be roughly 21 damage each, so not bad. So yeah, I'm definitely probably going to sell the fire staff if all it does is standard Foy damage. And the amber robe, let me switch on over to armor. Pointless armor, but it does have its fair uses. While it is a terrible armor to have, which only Hugh can equip, which why would you bother doing that? It does have a decent use. It can be used in battle for Gi-Res, so I think since Rudo can't really participate in that much healing, if need be, I wonder, can I even do it outside of battle? Nope, can only be done during battle. Well, that's a damn shame. But, I think at this point, we'll have everyone focus on the Twig Man. Oh, I just realized, that's not Metal Man. It's Twig Man, someone completely different, but we'll have them attack Twig Man just in case they have a multi-attack. That a shot. 35, so that is roughly 12 damage each? Not bad. So you take it. Also, Rolf is looking a bit low on health, so let's see if we can do something to mend that problem. Ah, no, she's been punched in the face! Alright, with that said, you use the Amber Rose. It's probably going to be a self-heal if that's the case. Which, if that's the case, that's going to suck. But yeah, I don't think Polziacs are that defiant damage, so I think you'll do physical damage to do more for that one. There we go. Not that it matters, because we took care of that issue! So, it looks like Res for Rudo, 2 Reses for Kane, and a Gi-Res for, Rolf. So let's do that. Actually, also a Res for Rolf as well. Take my sweet time doing all this, because the absolute last thing I want to do is accidentally cast a spell that makes me leave there. So we got the Ember Robe, which at least in battle healing as a use. Also have the Crystal Cape. So that we're not using Anna or Sheer, but that's okay because it is the next powerful armor that Amy can wear, so I am going to pass that on to Amy. And now, if she can't do physical damage, that means she too can use a Gra technique there. Also, that is Kane. We want to go to Amy there. There we go. Much more damage there. And I think the only other thing here is the crystal chest? Let's find out. So I want to at least get the armor up before it switches. Yes, the crystal chest. Which, again, the only other person who can wield it aside from Hugh is Rolf. So he may as well have that equipped. More armor there. And then from there, exit. And I should be able to do a simple loop around. I'm gonna have to do quite the loop-de-loops of sorts. Starting with here. Ignoring that path because that'll just make me go in a spiral circle and cool. A61? Is that what he's trying to tell me? Cool A61? May as well use that just because... Well, if it does heal for just himself, that just means a free heal anyway for Rudo, so yeah, it's only targeting specific ones, although I wonder... Maybe I should give that over to Amy, so that way it could be a free healing for her in battle. Maybe I can target someone with a Gi-Res spell, cancel out of that, and then switch to an item. Maybe then I can heal it up. The wheels, the gears in my head are spinning at this point. So in that case, let's give you, Amy, the Amber Robe. See how it goes from there. So skip that section. Everyone target the eyesore. While you, Kane, since it takes so much damage, use the Crystanish for everyone. So that way you can be able to do decent damage on both the eyesore and Mazgama. So roughly 16, 17 for all of them. Well, it was worth using it, because now I can focus on physical attacks if need be. So let's see. Let's do a res on Kane and Rudo. And then I'm going to see, next battle, it's going to be a pass on her turn. But let's see if my strategy for this works on this. Oh well. Doesn't matter. It was going to be a res for someone anyway. So I guess we'll use it on Kane then for battle for that. On down through here, through this spiral, and if I were to take this chute, it should take me to the control panel where I can insert the yellow ID card. Alright, so for this one, yeah, you keep doing that, and let's give this a shot. Pretend I'm choosing Gi-Res for Kane, only this time switch to the Amber Robe. See how that works. Survey set. No, strictly for her. Strictly for themselves. Oh well. Worth a shot at least. It was worth a shot. So, if that's the case, let's have Amy give that to Kane. So that way, if need be, he can do multiple damage to enemies, or if he needs time to heal himself, that'll be there. And here is the control panel that we need to reach. So now let's insert our yellow ID card. Dam has been opened up. And now we can leave this area behind us. And then next thing we are going to do is apparently not do that. Who had a spare? No, you don't? Could have swore you had one. Oh well. Good thing Amy has one. We'll just use a telepipe. And that's something I should probably think about. Invest in spare telepipes, because I'm seeing a hell of a lot of escape pipes, but not that much telepipes. So we'll have one for Rudo, one for Amy, and I believe Kane should already have one. Yes, he does. Let's see. Also, probably should think about lightening my load a bit. So, let us sell our ceramic chest. Let's sell... keep the escape pipe for that. Sell the ceramic cape. other thing I need to worry about selling is the ceramic armor. So we're good on that front. Actually, now that I think about it, that's a really good question. I wonder... Maybe, it's basically like, how you would decorate a crown. It's basically a standard cape, but it's got, crystal shards embedded on all around the borderline of it. I'm just taking a random guess here, but then again, this is a fantasy-based game that takes place in a futuristic world, so for all we know, it could be anything at this point. It could start out as a cape, but then you press a button, and it gives you a mecha suit for all we care. Alright, let's see. All healed up. Let's just see, what does the blue dam look like? Got a bit of floors to explore. Doesn't really have that many floors that I was expecting, and it does have some decent items to get. Yeah, we'll finish off the blue dam, and then I'll say that's it for today's stream. So let's head over there. So, now, if what I'm reading is correct, what I need to do next is, actually, no, that's the save point. We don't need a save point, we need a teleporter, which is right here. Head on over to Kureri, and let's see, how are we doing on trimates? 3, 3... 2, and 1. So yeah, let's get at least 3 more trimates while we're here. I mean, I suppose I could always just do the duplication technique, but then again, I already have so much money as it is. Until I need to buy more expensive gear, which won't be for a while, I may as well invest in some trimates. It's basically a dent of 480 Mesetas. I don't think I'm going to be missing 480 Mesetas. There we go. So now from here... let's see. Let's bring up how to get from... Oh, no, wait. Wrong one. Here we go. Where's the Yellow Dam? Head back to the Yellow Dam River. Okay. So, basically, pretend as if I am going back to the Yellow Dam, and then, after a while, I should see... I should see a river heading west that'll take me over to the Blue Dam. Let's continue onward from there. Gotta remember, that's the thin area. We need the thicker one that's just large enough to let our jet scooter in there. which, I mentioned it earlier, in the first part of the stream, before Comcast decided to shit the bed. But, just so you're caught up, Freya, in this, I mentioned that I got up to Nay first, never actually did battle against her, so at this point, it's all blind. So, if I am taking my sweet time up to this point, that is why. Okay, so I'm here from this dam, so now it's basically telling me to head west from here. Good lord. I should definitely end the stream after the blue dam if my English is already deteriorating this much. Good lord. I realized I probably should have done just a physical attack with Kane, since there was really nothing else to go from there with just one attacker, but already here, so may as well do that. Yet again. I'm doing it yet again. I told myself I wasn't gonna do that, and that's just what I did. Okay, so there's the thick part of the area. So this should take me into the path towards the blue dam. I got the feeling I was already in the middle of the battle, so I'm not gonna push or blame myself for that one. It was probably a given at that point. Let's go up to the entrance right there. Check how everyone is doing. 1 res for Rolf, 2 for Rudo, and then from there, we'll go ahead and save. Alright. So once again, we'll use our Visiphone in order to make our save. Accidentally press on A once more, because why the bloody hell not? Alright, let's go into the blue dam area. So I'm gonna take a quick look at this map here. Got some crescent gear. Figure I'm here, may as well check what else. Let's grab specifically for Rudo, and he is able to use Gi-Res once he wears that, so I guess that's his way of healing. And then, not really that big a deal. I'm curious about those chests. But here, there is Trimate and Color Scarf and Storm Gear. I'm curious what these 3 chests are. For those curious, I'm looking at the map guide, and it's saying in floor 3 there are 3 chests, not describing what's in it, though. So I'm curious about that. But then again, I suppose we'll find out what is in there along the way. So first things first, let us use our blue key card in order to gain access here. Then from there, did I seriously forget to... Oh, neither matters. There we go. I was gonna say, where did I put the map for the blue map? Did I? Oh. For some reason, it was in a separate area. Why that happened, I don't know. Let's see. From the entrance, go left and up in order to reach one chute. Okay, so I know which chute it's talking about. So heading up, basically hugging that wall, so I'll know when to go up. And a van. Looks a little more like an attack helicopter to me, but tomato more at this point. Interesting way of how to attack. Also, yeah, that looks like it is not going to do that much attack damage for that. So, let us switch on over to Crystal Gear to do gravity damage, so I can at least attempt to do gravity damage to them. Hopefully it will do more than just physical damage. Thank God the laser cannon is able to pierce through damage. And a thought just occurred to me, so give me one quick second while I look this up. Wasn't that one. Oh, that was under here. Alright, just to make certain, yes, it does do that. Just double checking to make sure all the crystal equipment does the gravity spell. It does, so don't need to worry about that. Because for a moment I was just thinking, oh wait, what if the crystal cape doesn't do gravity? Shit, I might have wasted a turn. Nope, I'm good. So this puts me here, which is only one given path to take. So may as well follow that. Yeah. Rolf and Rudo, you focus on the eyesore. They're already using crystal gear that will cast gravity, so that's good enough. Ouchies. Oh, no, too late. Probably should have thought about doing physical attacks with both Amy and Kane that round. Didn't think it would happen, so... Now we switched them up. Although, I get the feeling at the start of the next battle, I'm going to have to switch back over to the crystal equipment in order to do some damage at that point. Let's see. Next up, go up until you reach the big area. Take the upper one. Okay. Let's see. Ah, okay. So from here, what it wants me to do is head down, go around this loop, and then when I go up, there's going to be two chutes, one to the left and one to the right. It's telling me to take the one up above to the right first. The reason it's telling me to take the one in the upper right first is because that's where the crescent gear is, which is of course a helmet for Rudo, which, much like the Amber Robe, can be able to do Gi-Res in battle. So, much needed for self-healing, if that's the case. And who knows? If I can't find enough equipment that can heal up, I might be able to do some item dupes on them as well. So yeah, there's one to the lower left. Let's skip that for now. So we can head up here. And let's see how this next battle's gonna go. That. Also, it just occurred to me I probably should have set up the attack first. Start the healing. Start the healing. Start the healing process. You do that. You do a Gi-Res on yourself, and then just attack. Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, probably should have focused on, probably should have focused on the healing first. Just shy of, you know what, screw it. Screw it. I'll do a Gi-Res on Rudo. It's wasting 2 HP, but at this point, fuck it, I don't care. And I'm more than certain, Amy needs a Gi-Res, without even looking. Yep, that's the case. And as for Kane, yes, he too needs a Gi-Res, so woof! I was living dangerously there for a moment. Oof. Yes, able to head on over to the left. Ah, there's Middleman. I don't think Middleman absorbs damage, so we should be good for physical attacks here. There we go. So yeah, as I mentioned before, it sucks that the laser cannon can't do much more damage than necessary, but considering it's an armor piercer that does set damage of the... doing set amount of damage, no matter what enemy it is, whether they take normal damage or have heavy or defense, but still can take the set amount of damage. I'd say that alone makes it worth having there. Oh, wait. We want you to equip that crescent gear, so we are at 181 defense, but now that, wait, what did the headgear do? Titanium gear, which is plus 14, and the crescent gear... Oh, so no real difference. The only thing that added in is Gi-Res. Not complaining! Not complaining. It's still worth getting. The fact that it's able to cast Gi-Res while in battle, that alone makes it worth getting. Alright, so now let us do... no, not that. Let's do Crystanish and Crystal Cape for both Amy and Kane, respectively, while Rolf and Rudo will just concentrate on physical damage on the Eyesore. And I believe after that, it should be good enough that, first of all, both Rudo and Rolf can concentrate on the Maz Gamma. That. And hopefully Kane and Amy can get rid of both with that. Apparently not. Thank goodness Rudo is there to finish it all off. Okay, before anything else, G-Res, and Res. So let's focus on the healing. And actually, for Rolf, one more Res will be good enough for him. So do that. Then Res Amy. So now, from there, now we can take the lower chute just over here. And then from there, pretty simplistic path of going to the right. Apparently you need to go down first in order to head right, which is silly when you think about it. And then this one takes me... Where is this one taking me? Took that one... Oh, okay, I see where I am. I was getting a bit confused there. Also... AT&T Max! Oh no! Should have known they were bad. Should have known they were bad. Yeah, focus on attacks. Oh yeah, it's a good thing we're doing gravity attacks because, oof. I don't know how else we could do massive damage to them. Aside from Kane, who should probably be thinking about, doing that, Asia, since it's good for all sorts of enemies. Amy, I think now's a good time for you to do a G-Res, because I get the feeling Rolf is going to be taking damage by the time this next attack goes by. Still recovered 60 health, so still worth it in the end. But yes, with that said, go back to Crystanish and Crystal Cape for the gravity damage, and keep focusing on attacks. Although, now that I think about it, since gravity seems to be that much more effective, I think I'm going to pass the Fire Staff over to Rolf, so that way he can at least attempt to do more damage. And Storm Gear, let me see... Storm Gear is... Ooh! This is gonna be good. Something that, Kane can wield. So let us go ahead, give that to Kane. Good thing about this, not only does it up his defenses, it also gives him the ability, when used in battle, again, I don't think it did that much of anything. What did he have on? Titanium helmet, 16, and Storm Gear, 16, okay. So, again, much like the, Titanium headgear, this one didn't up the defenses that much compared to the Titanium helmet, but it, much like the Crescent Gear that can be used to perform G-Res in battle, using the Storm Gear in battle can perform Gizan, which, if memory serves, is the Phantasy Star equivalent of casting Era, the second level wind spell, so that alone should be nice. And bring up the map once more from here. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can do that. Okay, so now he can use the Storm Gear instead of the Krista, I already forgot what it was called. Kristanish! For such a stupid name for that. Do as much as a laser. Oh, enemies. Oh, so that's nice. Okay, so... with that said, now we are going to instead focus on the storm gear and then attack there. Probably should think about healing Amy next round, so let's get that set up. Oh, look at that! Nice amount of damage it dealt. So yes, now, does Amy have anything she can use to heal herself? Nope, doesn't look like it. So, just focus on a Gi-Res for you, then. If that's the case, I probably should have given her the Ember Robe, just to make sure she could be able to heal herself in battle. But, that's okay. That is more than okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I know it's getting pushed hard. Stay strong, Amy. Oh, and they dodged it all. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, so the only thing Amy can really do is heal, which you may as well do that for Kane at that point. That is all nicely taken care of. Let me see. Was there? Oh, there was a warp by the... I'm trying to backtrack, and that's gonna take me back. Let's not do that. Let's see. So yeah, res on Kane. How are we doing with this? So... 2 reses on Rolf, another res for Kane, and a Gi-Res for Rudo. So let's take care of the Gi-Res first, and then the 3 reses, 2 for Rolf, 1 for Kane, respectively. Okay, so rather than backtracking, let's do the right thing. Take this path down. This puts me... oh, in this area. So if I were to hug this area, get a color scarf, and if memory serves, color scarf means really nothing, since Anna is the only person who can wield it. I don't have her in my party. However, in battle, it can cast Sanir. Let me just see. Sanir increases agility for everyone. I mean, I suppose that might be worthwhile? I guess. I'm not really sure if there's really a need for me to have it. In fact, I'm curious. Is that one of the things you could steal in this? No, I'm thinking of green sleeves. Yeah, I'm thinking of green sleeves, which, since I already mentioned that, I may as well bring it up. The green sleeves is a shield, so I should switch to the right one. What the green sleeves do is Shinb, which, if memory serves, I think is a... I already forgot what the Shinb does. Let's see, scroll all the way back up. It rarely scares monsters away, so yeah. Pathetic armor for a pathetic person who can wield the green sleeves, which again is Hugh, so that's not really saying much there. Let's give that over... or the color scarf anyway, to Amy. And then from there, I think that puts me in this close-off room. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Grab the color scarf. Oh! Pretend as if I was by the chest, purposely fall in this hole. And that should get me the snow crown. No, don't interact with nothing. The snow crown is something that Amy can wield, so I'm going to give that to her. That casts Deban, which I know for a fact that is armor up. So let us do that, and defenses go up by 3. Not much, but it's something at least. So once again, scroll down to Deban. Oh, I was close. I said defense up, magic defense up. Let's be politically correct. Not even being politically correct here. I am just insulting myself and anyone else associated with me. I am so sorry, folks, for that. Okay, so from there, it's saying to take the chute from just down below. And then from there, go left to take the next chute. So that should put me... okay, so it should put me in the area where from here I could just move left and I should eventually see a chute. And then from there... takes me... and I think from there it brings me... Well, if this is the path I think it is, we'll find out where it leads to eventually. So I know there's nothing up above worth my time. Once I go down, ignore the first ride because that just leads to a dead end. And then from there, we will just keep pressing onward. So yeah, compared to the grass spell, it's good, but so far the storm gear is doing tremendous amount of damage, and by tremendous I mean all 7 of it. So now, from here we head south to this chute. That takes me to this area. And that will bring me... Let's see what the strat says. There, go through the narrow passage. Take the left. Go down a ways. Once you see the engine. Shoot for the wind scarf. Let's see, where is the wind scarf? Unless it's one of the floors that's being depicted, but won't tell me where it is. These strategy guides, I'm telling you. Online strategy guides, for that matter. Narrow paths each way, go down. And once you see the engine-like wall, take the right chute, it's saying, to get the wind scarf. For sheer, which alone doesn't mean much, since only sheer can wield it, but free item that can cast an ability in battle. So actually, if that's the case, We'll give Kane back the Fire Staff. So I believe Zahn casts Wind spell on everyone, not necessarily the same group of enemies. So then, after that, left and up for another shoot. So, okay. So that'll lead me up to this shoot up here. And then there's nothing on this side, so we just keep going all the way up to the dead end. And we should see a shoot to the left. Didn't mean to run away. I was going to choose an option for how to attack, but it's something, I suppose. From here... Only one floor I see that gets me there. We have the option of 2 shoots, so let's see what it says. Until we see a dam. Oh! Okay, I see it. Okay, so if I were... Oh! I bet you if I would have head right, it would take me up a floor, which leads to a dead end. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to head on down from here, then hug this right wall, because... I can scroll down a bit more. That to the lower right is where we need to go to in order to insert the blue key card, but it's surrounded by a pit. So we need to find a way how to get to it. Now this takes me to this area and the floor just below, and using that brings me over to here. Which, since it's all the way here, I may as well head left and down for a free trimate. Wouldn't say no to that. And we have a new enemy, Fur Gamma. Interesting. You attack the Fur Gamma, since I know Sonomech is going to absorb the attack. I want to see... Okay, so yeah, at least his physical attack will matter with the Fur Gamma. I believe... Oh, that wasn't enough to deal with that. Not that it matters, because we took that enemy down. So yeah, let's get the Trimate here. And speaking of Trimates, res. So, one for Amy. One for Rudo. And one for himself. So we came from the teleporter, or chute, from just up above us, so we're gonna hug this bottom wall in order to wrap our way around this wall in order to find another area where we can teleport ourselves into. I think the Pulsiax is able to do spread damage, so we'll focus our firepower on him first. God damn, 33 each. You want a better way how to deal damage? That's probably one of your best bets there. Though, Rudo, it saddens me to see that you missed that shot. How could you? Alright, so, let's see. Healing... 2 reses for Amy, and 2 for Rolf. So let us go ahead and do just that. there. Just a simple path where we hug this wall until we come at a crossroads, where we'll go down to the next teleporter chute. And I think it's from here we'll need to figure out where to go. Because if this leads where I think it does, there are two other teleports where we need to figure out which one goes to what. But I think I know where one of them goes. I think, so don't quote me on that. Ah, yes. In fact, I think I know how the rest of this is going to go down. Just by taking a quick look at the map here. I'm pretty sure I got a good idea of it. And Kane gets a level up! Speaking of... Hey, look at that! Kane was already at level 9 when he first started in our adventures after traveling with Sheer to get to level 10. And already he's caught up. Good for you, Kane. Let's see... Res each for Kane and Rudo, and then a Gi-Res for Rolf. And I think after that we'll need to worry about using Trimates to heal ourselves afterwards. Or just focus on solo heals with any and all healing equipment along the way. So if I were to take this... Yes! This takes me to this chest, which has a free Star Mist. Nice! Something to heal everyone. So worst case scenario, we'll have that to lean on to, if need be. And then from here, we go up to this little pit here. And I think what we need to do is go in one of the inner areas in order to reach the dam control panel. Also, I just realized that AT&T mechs probably would have been better off if Rolf didn't do a physical attack, but already committed to this, so may as well finish it. And if this takes me where I think it does, heading down from there, perfect. Get right up close to it, and this time use our blue keycard. Dam lock's open, and since we don't have... actually, he might. Let's try. Just enough to get us out of there. So now, we will use a... Like I said, now we will be using a telepipe in order to escape from there. Be able to head back into this hospital. Be good from there. Close that up. So next up, we'll open up the green dam. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Only 2 floors, and already it's looking very complex here. So, wow. Wow. Just wow. Anyway, get this set up for... And did it mention... Hold on. Okay, so from here, it is saying the next place we'll need to go to is basically right here in Paseo. serves. Let me just quickly visit a teleporter. Not seeing it. So yes, we are in Paseo, which is good. This is where we want to be. So now we gotta find a way how to get to the green dam here, which is right over there. And there is our own jet scooter that'll take us right to it. Down right there. Perfect spot. And we will, already skipped it. Yep, I already skipped it. Here we go. And use our Visiphone in order to make a save point. And I think, we will save the green dam for another time, because, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to end the stream right at the red dam, because I was so pissed about, losing all that save data. But at this point, if I'm able to progress onward with this, even if it was just to entertain one other person, then I'd say it was worth doing it. So, that is where we will end our stream for today. So, with that said, folks, I want to thank you all for watching, and special thanks to Jeff early on in the first half for the brief co-commentary. And I am seeing two people who are streaming right now. Knowing me, I know who I am going to give both a shout-out to and host. So, yes, I'm gonna give a shout-out and host Oozeworm, who is currently going through the 24-hour Tecmo Super Bowl charity event. So, be sure to check him out. If anyone remembers when Pan did the whole Oops All Jeff George play for one of the game, at one point, not the entire football season, but to a great amount for both the Packers and Bears, he did a brief moment of Oops All Jeff George for that. Very entertaining, so that alone makes Oozeworm worth checking out. So, until then, folks, take care, and I shall see you all later. Next time we stream will be on a Monday, where we will continue our speedrun strategy for Ninja Warriors. Hopefully we can get that sub 42. But anyway.